Yo, what up, AP Calc? Woo! Okay, today, this lesson is derivatives. We're going over the basic rules of deriving, alright? Sums, products, and quotients. You got it. I'm Ben. That's Kyle. Let's get to it.
Alright, the basics. So we're going to start off with a little definition. So we got the slope of the tangent line is equal to the derivative of the function at that point, as shown by this graph. See that point? That's where the slope of this and this function are equal. That's called the derivative.
Hey! Alright, so now that we got a basic definition of what a derivative is, we're going to start with some examples. Yo! Alright, since I know we've been preparing diligently for this AP test for, I don't know, years now it seems like, we're going to run through this pretty quickly. First one, g at x equals 4. It is a constant. As we all know, the derivative of a constant is 0. Yes, that's right, 0. The next one, g at x equals x. Important thing to note here is your variable is to a first power. This becomes 1, okay? A variable to the first power becomes 1. Yes, Alec, 1, okay? And finally, for our last derivative, we have g at x equals 2x. Now our derivative, g prime at x equals 2. Yes, because the derivative, or the variable, is only to a first power. You take that and you multiply it by the constant in front, you get 2 times 1 equals 2. That's pretty basic. That's it for this section.
Oh, you snuck up on me. I didn't see you there. So I was just working on my derivatives. Alright, so now that we've worked on some of the basic rules, we're going to go into something very challenging, the sums and differences. Very easy. When you have the derivative, you're taking the derivative of f at x plus or minus g of x, you simply separate them out and take the derivative. Very simple, not challenging at all. Let's do a couple examples just to make sure it's in your heads. So we got the first one, 2x cubed minus 3x squared. First up, this thing, we're going to take 3 times 2, which is 6x. You lower this by 1, so you got 2. Subtract this second one, so we got 3 times 2. Oh, look at that, 6. X, lower it, 1. Alright, done. Easy enough. If you want to simplify more, you can pull out a 6x, do the quadratic formula or something. I don't really care. For the second one, addition. It's a lot different. You have to put a plus sign instead of a minus sign. So let's tackle this one. I'll help you through it. We got 4x squared. Jason. Jason. Pay attention. I don't care if you don't write it, just pay attention. Okay, thank you. So we got 8x plus 7. Woo! Make sure you don't get your signs mixed up. That gets me a lot of trouble. I'm not proud to talk about it, but yeah. Those are the sums and differences for you.
Alright, product rule. Listen up, homies. Okay, so when we're taking the derivative with respect to x, say the function f at x times this function g at x. How you take the product rule? You take first times the derivative of the second, plus the second times the derivative of the first. Pretty simple. So our example here, h at x equals 3 minus 2x squared times the quantity 5 plus 4x. So what we're going to do, first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. Pretty simple. That's all you have to do. You can simplify it out if you want, but who freaking cares?
Oh, sorry there. I was, saving the fish. It's a terrible thing. Okay, quotient rule. F at x over g at x. F at x, numerator, denominator. Pretty simple. This is how you do it. You take g of x, denominator, times f prime at x, numerator. Subtract the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which is g of x. And then all of that is divided by the denominator squared. Let's do a little example here, show how it's done. So 5x squared minus 2 over x squared plus 1. So we're going to take the first one, x squared plus 1, times the derivative of the second, 5, minus the first, the numerator. I'm so sorry, this is just 5x minus 2 times the derivative of the second, which is 2x. All of that is divided by x squared plus 1
Hey, yo,
squared.
so big shout out to Sister D. Thanks for everything. It's been a fun year. Thanks for joining us, staying awake. Kyle?
Shout out to the sponsors. Hey, Santa.
That's my dude.
Let's get it.
Hey. Hey, come on. Everyone dance. Come on. Hey, Kessler, get up. Get up.
Don't